Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. This should be pretty fun. It is Halloween week. That means Venom Bomb. The story mode event is very appropriate for this week. We've also got some interesting PvPs coming up, including 3-star Blade, and then we also have a 4-star Ghostwriter versus event coming up pretty soon. So that's going to be fun. Theme for the week, of course. So what we're going to do today is we have a bunch of tokens to pull. We'll start off in a DDQ node that I left for the video, and then we'll get into a bunch of PvP action in the Shield Simulator. There is over 13 days left, and you're probably wondering, maybe I wouldn't get into that until about 13 days, but yeah, we'll take another quick run and see how many battles we can get in the amount of time we have. Let's jump into the action. Yeah, I left the actual big enchilada, or the Behemoth Burrito here for today. It is against a 4-star Luke Cage, 3-star Iron Fist, and a 2-star. And this is kind of a funny team, actually. Drax is probably not a super high-rated character, but picking him to play with Squirrel Girl and Hawkeye actually kind of makes sense from a strategy standpoint. If you had to pick a 2, 3, and 4-star character combo, it could work out pretty well. Let's see if we can get it to work. And the way we'll do that is try to get an extra move, like you should be going for every turn or every time you play. But an extra move with this team is extra good, mostly because of Drax and his purple abilities. So what do we want to do here? Here's a nice opening move with red that drops down a match 4 in purple. Let's take on... I think we're going to get the win pretty easily. So let's take on this guy here. And check out... I could move with this red to the right, but it's even a little bit better to drop this red down because the black also matches below. Now, I can't guarantee we're going to get an extra move, but we're going to do our best to try to get that to happen, because that will kick off my favorite ability from a 2-star passive. That is Hawkeye's Speed Shot ability. I absolutely love it. That creates countdown tiles that do a bunch of damage just because you got an extra move. Let's see. How can we set it up here? I don't see anything too obvious. We also can play Squirrel Girl's green, which creates 4 countdown tiles on the board. And with Drax, his purple ability, if you play his purple while you have countdowns on the board, it creates a really strong single strike tile. And when countdowns expire, Drax has a passive that adds a bunch of damage for every single countdown that expires off the board. It can add up to quite a bit. And if you ever play Drax with someone like 4-star Deadpool and Okoye, it's pretty crazy. Now, Drax has a strong red ability. It deals, at this level, 6,300 damage to the target, but if the target has 90% or more of their starting health, it does 12,700. That is crazy overkill. I don't think we need to do it in this match, but I'm just trying to find a way to get an extra move. See if they can set us up for something here. Not quite. Close over there with that green. I'm not doing the smartest moves on purpose because I'm hoping that they do something that sets us up with an extra move. I actually really need to get my purple qualified before we get too far into that, I guess. If we get the countdowns with no purple to play, it won't work as well. Still will get a lot of damage, but I just would really like that strike tile ahead of time also. Okay. If this green was 1 notch lower to that spot, we'd have an extra move ready to go. Maybe since we can't rely on that 100%, we'll try to get Squirrel Girl's green ability for the really pretty good damage plus AP generation that ability has. A lot of people forget that Squirrel Girl's green when they randomly destroy tiles around the board, you actually get the AP for every single tile destroyed. It's quite a bit. It's an underrated ability, in my opinion. So let's see. Looks like they could do some stuff that would set us up for an extra move. Let's get this purple here. So we've got our purple qualified. Okay. Yeah, Squirrel Girl's green ready to go, so if all else fails, we can get a whole lot of damage out of that. Are you guys seeing any single way to set up an extra move? I'm just not coming across it yet. Oh, I think we had a good shot with that purple that could have dropped yellow. It wasn't available on our turn. But let's see if a couple purple drop down above the one we're dropping. Nope. Okay, so it looks like something's developing on the top left corner. So if they get this red match, it could drop a yellow that stops right there for an extra move. What do you think the chances are? Pretty slim, but not impossible. And they just take the yellow. Come on. Going for an extra move here. What can we do? Probably gonna be one of those matches where we just don't get one. And I waited all day for it. If the 3-star was Quicksilver, where you could swap tiles instead of Squirrel Girl, then you could pretty much guarantee to give yourself an extra move somewhere. And that's all fine. They picked Squirrel Girl because of furry friends. And I think that's one of the most hilarious abilities in the game. For animations anyway. And we'll let the squirrels take our target out here. Now watch our AP jump when these destroy those tiles. It's so good. And I thought we might get a little bit of board action and hope. See, if they would take this blue match, they would set us up for an extra move. There's no guarantees of that at all. See what they do here. Plus the squirrels are going to affect the board each turn. Black at the top left. Come on, squirrels. Oh, not quite. They didn't let us get that extra move that was there. Darn. All right. Watch this damage we're going to get from these expiring countdowns. It might be enough to end the match, actually. Let's check this out. Drax adds damage to each one of these countdowns. That is just incredible. And it is enough to win. I wanted to play his black ability to destroy the enemy special tiles against us, but Drax just adds over 1,000 damage on every single countdown that expires, and of course Squirrel Girl has her own damage for the countdown itself. That was enough to win. Check this out. We are on Shield Resupply Day 1,443 days playing this game. And I believe that is consecutively. I don't think I've missed a single day of at least getting in one match somehow in those 1443. Well, I guess, in the first 2 months it may have been spotty, but after that I don't think I've missed anything. And we've got a Black Bolt cover coming up after 25 command points. Awesome. Okay, well that starting match wasn't as good as it could have been, but at least it got us got our warm up in for drawing tokens. Let's start in the Venom Bomb. We could get a Jim Hammond 4-star Human Torch, or I call him Forch. Mr. Fantastic, Captain Carol are the 4 stars here. We could get the legendary token if we run good. And just a couple of 2-stars. I think it's improper grammar or English to say run good. It's run well. I'm going to continue to say the wrong way. We're going to do a draw from the Halloween Horrors Vault. A couple of 4-stars in here. And we just get an elite token. That'll come in handy in a little bit as we go back down to the elites. Blind Justice was the Daredevil PvP. I had a really tough bracket. I competed for a while and then got top 10 and settled for that instead of pushing for top 5. A lot of big competitive rosters in there. Got the 3-star She-Hulk. Cool. Unstoppable Carnage. So we have 8 tokens here. There is a chance to get the brand new 5-star Carnage. Odds aren't great at 1 in 250, but it is happening for people. They've been posting how they got lucky, or if they pulled a 10-pack or a 40-pack, your odds improve at 1 in 167. So again, they're not excellent, but hey, anybody can get lucky on a 40-pack, for example. 1 in 4, well, 1 in like 4.2 40 packs will get a Carnage. So 4.3 or something like that. So yeah, 1 in 4 or so people that do a 40-pack will get a 5-star cover from Hero Point draws. Pretty good deal. We'll take our shot with these tokens. Got a gold and Quicksilver. Just mentioned him earlier. Sometimes I think the game watches who you play and listens to who you mention. Got gold. Patch Wolverine. Cool. All right. We'll do more tokens there in the next coming days. Interestingly enough, the main supports window, I'm up to 41 beginner tokens, and then somehow I got a token for an old or expired supports vault, or maybe they're doing something new, or forgot the tokens, went to the wrong one or whatever. It's probably been mentioned on the forums and such so far. I haven't looked that up, but we're up to 116 latest legendary tokens. We got over nearly 4,200 in command points, and now that Carnage is out, he's going to have a command point store coming out very soon. I think it is on Thursday. Today's Monday, and the occupants in the store are also very Halloween themed. It should be Back in Black Spider-Man, who I would have made polls for if I didn't get my bonus heroes all caught up, and Green Goblin. So that'll be an interesting store. I don't think I'm going to pull from there. I'm going to wait until we get Carnage into latest legends and Storm moves out. That's the plan. I don't know how many we're going to draw, but definitely going to try to get Iceman finished. Elite tokens. How did I get 22 elite tokens over the last couple of days? Looking for, oh, I don't know, maybe 4 gold from this, maybe 5. Starting a little slow. Another Patch Wolverine. Rocket and Groot is a good hit. We have a ton of champion reward covers to add in here pretty soon. I saved a bunch up from my last video and then some. 3-star Doc Ock. Kamala. There we go. 3 stars in a row, and it's Scarlet Witch. Three-star Punisher. Seems like it's been a while for him. And lastly from this group, a 2-star. 751 standard tokens. I've been talking about what we can do for fun, or maybe a contest. I don't know if it'll be a giveaway or not, but we might do something fun with those pretty soon within the next few videos, I suppose. Heroic tokens, only 8. That's about a 50-50 chance at a 4-star. What do you guys think? We've been running a little on the colder side. Got a 3-star Bullseye, but nothing out of the ordinary. I think our 3 stars might have been higher than usual for the odds, so maybe that's just evening things out a little bit. But if we go 8 and out on 4 stars here, it looks like we might. I bet our next one will be a good run on the heroics. So that's fine. We'll save our luck for that. We did a 10-pack in the last video or the one before that, and it was pretty good. Got a 4-star and a 4-star bonus, and 3-star and 2 3-star bonuses, I think. So we're good. Got a bunch of covers here. Let's get the ones out. The 2 stars. I did reboot a couple of characters, so this might be a few covers in a row. Bunch of Thor, I know that. I actually accidentally had a couple of covers expire. I hate that. Especially now, since I don't need ISO as much. I definitely prefer covers. But I wait so long to redo these characters, and I try not to buy extra roster slots if I don't need to. Torch is maxed again. This is the other one I rebuilt from 0, so back up to 108 on Captain Carol. Max champ for another one tonight. How high can we get? Hawkeye, 135. Getting a couple 3 stars from this stuff. More heroics back and hero points. A little bit of command points from 2 stars, not a whole lot. And I think that's it. Good, we have plenty of time now for the rest of these guys. I'll worry about that later. Look at all the 3 stars. 59 3-star covers. Amazing. Finally building up our hero point stash. We really ran it down quite a bit. Now we're up over 1,600 again. That's pretty good for me. Got a Nick Fury 4-star from Gray Suit Black Widow. Next cover is a legendary. Oh, we got a green on Bullseye. Where are we at? And black. Very nice. He is the next 3-star. We can champ our duplicate. That is number 9. Saving those up for when Carnage rotates in. We'll probably cash in and champ all our duplicates. Get the X-Force Wolverine from level 183 on patch. Very nice. Need a red and black. I just can't get it. 3 extra greens saved on Punisher. Legendary at 239 from Scarlet Witch. And I did get her. Oh, look at that. Got the Medusa from Kamala. I wasn't even ready to save, build up any suspense over it. And her next level is max champ level at the legendary recruit token. That Medusa will be applied in a unique way. Hopefully I remember to do that right. And what was I going to say right before that? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. She-Hulk hits the red, so where's she at? 535. I think that's 3-star number 10 that we can champ for duplicates. Very cool. And some of them are getting quite a few saved covers. You see Squirrel Girl's at 20 plus saved. Awesome. Okay. A lot of rewards to get in one shot then once we champ. Run blade up. I just sold my Max Champ Daredevil knowing that I had a bunch of these covers going into my duplicate. Made a spot open for a 2-star to reboot. Mystique, Spidey. I know this takes a long time, guys. Some of you like it, so I hope you do. If you don't, you can kind of fast forward or whatever you want to do. Until we get to the PvP action. It's coming right up after these 4 stars. I don't want to click on that Medusa. I want to add that in a different way. And we get the Old Man Logan cover from X-Force Wolverine. How great was it that we got the patch Wolverine covers that led to X-Force Wolverine, then to get that Old Man Logan. Cool. Don't let me forget to go to the 5 stars after this. Nick Fury, 328. Legendary at 330. Namor with some command points. We have the 3 covers from Human Torch from the PvE rewards. Nice to get him boosted up a few more levels. 12,400 health. He has pretty low health comparatively to other 4 stars, and that's because sometimes they're designed as a low health but high potential of damage output character. Kind of balances things out. Mysterio hits 280 for the legendary that way. Nicely done. 281 total. Gwenpool closing in on 18,000 health finally. Couple of Yondu covers. Check it out. He doesn't feed a 5 star for some reason, but I'll take the legendary now at 340. And if he ever becomes a feeder at some point, then I'll retroactively get the 5 star that would have been at 340 and 320 and 280. All right, Rockin' Groot was a bonus I got previously when I hit the Kate Bishop, and she hits 330 for another legendary. 21,000 health. Mr. F, big level for him, 250 HP. And that Medusa, we're gonna stop, and if you look at my 4 stars, I got a Medusa that's at 369, ready for cover to be max champ, but I'm working on this duplicate here, and the one we can add in is yellow, so I think that helps keep a real nice round build on my dupe. It's added there. So looking for purple or whatever, but I just want to kind of keep that handy. And let's see, where were we at? 4 stars are done. 5 stars, add in a 5-star champion level. 25 command points for a champion level from OML. 44,800 health. His black match damage is up to 658. That's pretty cool. Now that's going to be, 1900 plus, 1950 about for a black match. That'll be a little more damage and stronger strike tiles. Cool. All right, so we're finally done with that. Let's get into some PvP action. Don't have a whole lot of time. We should get in about 3 fights if I don't talk the entire time. No guarantees. I was looking at this team. It looks pretty tough, mostly because Bishop is a level 278, not a huge level like some people have bonus heroed him up to get him really strong. And at a lower level, that means his trigger point for jumping in front is lower. If I play 5 stars, we're going to cause that to happen quite a bit. So I was thinking who we might take this team on with, and I was wondering if we could do kind of a challenge here, and I think a stun is going to be pretty important. So let's do this. I want to go with a Spider-Man or Spider-Verse themed team. Not that the enemy has anything to do with it, but here's why. We can bring along a whole team that has the potential to stun. So we're going to bring Spider-Gwen. She's a pretty good partner for Parker in the first place. And then we're going to go down to our brand new 4-star. I forget what level he is. I think he's below Hammer Cat by a little bit. There it is. So Spider-Man 2099. He's only level 209, the perfect level for shield training, thankfully. And he's only got a 10,000 health. So this is going to be tough, but he's going to be in the background a little bit behind these other two. And our match damage is going to be low with Gwen, super low with Miguel. And so we'll just be a little bit careful with Parker to try to avoid triggering Bishop. I think we'll just kind of boost everything instead of bringing a team up and see if we can go. Alright, so Kitty's on the team, and that is tough because they're all X-Men. So if they play an ability, Old Man Logan creates strike tiles, and Kitty will increase the value of strike tiles easily, and it only needs to be 2 tiles to be boosted every couple turns. So we don't want to hit Bishop with any match damage. We want to try to save it all for probably Kitty at first. So if we take purple and stuff like that for matches, we're not going to be doing as much damage immediately to cause Bishop to do his thing. But there's just some spots where we're going to have to make some matches that where we can't help it. And let's see, they have no green against us. Their blue is going to be pretty tough, and that's probably where I'm going to match blue and trigger Bishop. But let's do this other purple. Okay, I think it's probably good that I did that because there's a couple of good moves on the board here. So what we're going to do is play Teenage Kicks. It stuns 2 random enemies. Hopefully one is Bishop. Got about a 66% chance that it is. And we did get him. So while he's stunned, we want to hit Bishop a whole lot, or as much as we can in a short amount of time. So we're going to go green and red, get blue. All of our big matches hit here at once. And don't forget, every time we match a certain colors of web tiles, Spider-Man 2099 will be doing damage. It's a little bit of damage, but it adds up a lot over time, especially when he's going to be at higher levels. And we might have gotten pretty lucky with this red because there's web tiles on the board. Red with web shot is a really inexpensive, cost 7, but it deals 12,400 damage. If there's a certain amount of web tiles, it creates critical tiles. The criticals will be great, but I just want to take out Bishop immediately. We did get 1 critical. Awesome. Okay, so that went really well to get Bishop out. Yes, we did get pretty lucky to run way ahead on red. I'll take it. What do we do here? So they're looking at black to play Old Man Logan's strike tiles. I think we better try our best to keep black away from them. Alright, so Kitty is back alert, and so we have to keep red. She's going to play her red. We have to keep red away from her because when we match certain colors, we're going to do damage, and if anybody takes damage on her team, when her red countdown tile is out, it will create attack tiles. Now there's a red match down here. I actually want to leave it because if she places it now down there, it might be matchable. Nope, it went into a different spot. That's actually a rough spot, and it's man, that's tough. That's really tough. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Let's play Spider Bite from 2099. It's a 3-turn stun. It actually does have a damage component, but the stun hits first, and it creates a countdown tile. That's a not good idea to have countdown tiles against Kitty, but by the time she's done being stunned, hopefully we'll have it out. Well, let's see. 4-turn countdown tile. The target takes additional damage while it's on the board. So you could plan it this way. You get to pick where it goes, and you can pick a spot where you're going to be making a match so you can take it out before she wakes up. Maybe we'll try to do that. Let's see. We'll let them. Let's see. That's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. They'll do black. We'll put it on that blue tile. We'll see how that goes. Because I want to get this red-purple combo. Okay. I don't think I got my countdown in the best spot. It's not going to be matched away. And what I'm worried about is she's going to create her repeater tile that does a lot of damage. There's a lot of web tiles on the board. Did we get the team stun here? Let's try it. Did. I don't know if that's worth it. It kind of wasted a lot of blue, but at least we won't get hit by her repeater tile yet. Big yellow. All right. This is looking decent. Let's play yellow for more web tiles. Double stun. And it looks like that Chaos lined up a green match for us. That's perfect. While they're both stunned, we can do the most damage. So we're going to play Arachnid Agility. It does target damage plus random damage. 5783 for each web tile on the board. There's only... yeah, it's probably worth it. There's enough web tiles. Let's see what we get. Yeah, definitely worth it. They almost all hit Logan, but that's cool because now we can do web shot. And Kitty's down. Watch these criticals. They're hitting a perfect spot for tons of damage. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Things are looking really good. We can end it. There we go. Hardly anybody lost any health. Took out a bishop team with Kitty on it. Super dangerous, and it really worked. Thanks to those stuns. I wondered about bringing Miles Morales in instead of Gwen, but I think she was the perfect key to get that done. Very cool. All right, let's go on with this next team. It's not worth a whole lot of points, but it does have a Ghostwriter on it. I don't think I've played Ghostwriter for a while. Let's go for him. And let's see, who else have we not played in a while from the 5 stars? Yeah, probably Doctor Strange. I know I think I've played him semi-recently, but if I play 2 every single time, we're going to have a lot of duos. He's going to be yellow and blue. We'll play Ghostwriter for black and green, maybe red, so we could use a purple and maybe red 4-star. So let's go down to the bottom here. I didn't really think this one through, guys, so let me just see. Purple, maybe blue, purple, maybe red, right? Yeah. Ghost is a pretty good purple-red, honestly. Let's go for it. I think I played her recently, but she's she can go invisible. Ghostwriter will be up front for the most part. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. So, I think, even though Jessica Jones isn't a champion on this team, I think she's probably the most immediately dangerous because of her trap tiles and all of her potential for getting red easily. I think their team's strongest color is going to be black in this situation. It is with Okoye. All right. Let's do... Now, Ghost has really high match damage at the beginning of the match, but the one drawback to her design is when you're teamed up with 5 stars, they're already going to have higher match damage than she would anyway, so it doesn't make that too important. Let's see. We really should match this trap away, but we're going to take a chance because this black, red, and purple is a nice 3-color combo. Oh, I was supposed to be hitting Jessica. Sorry, guys. They got really lucky to hit that trap, too. Alright. Just for that, Jessica, we're going to switch to you. And purple drops green and white. Lots of green. Very good. Okay, so green is a little spread out. I'm actually going to make one more green match before playing, um, yeah, before playing his ability, but there's no reason to wait. We're going to play Supply Run from Ghost. Creates 2 invisibility tiles that targets her, and if you happen to match one away, it gives her a burst of health. That's fine, but more importantly, she has a passive when you play either of her abilities. She also creates a countdown tile, and that went into a pretty terrible spot, by the way, that in a couple of moves it earns us a whole bunch of red. So, man, that's a really, really bad spot. And in fact, that white sets it, also gets it destroyed. So, it might be, we might lose it right away. Immediately. No big deal. We'll deal with that. Let's play Hellride. I've been talking about this ability for a long time. I think it's very underrated. Sure, the traps or the repeaters can kind of settle down to the lower end of the board pretty quickly, but for 9 green, it's almost guaranteed that you earn at least that 9 AP back over the lifetime of these repeater tiles, especially when you can earn cascades when they go off. That one's in a bad spot. This one's pretty much dead, so we'll have to just deal with the others. Better go with that trap. I feel like they're going to take that. Uh-oh, big heal. I thought they would get a lot of matches. That's why I don't mind when I have Doctor Strange on my team against Okoye, because she will always heal whether she needs to or not when she gets enough yellow to play it. And if she's full health, she's going to play it and just get shot by Doctor Strange for it. It's kind of a nice thing for our team. We're about ready to take Jessica out. I don't want to hit her with Unfazed because it will deal 11,800 damage. That would be way overkill. Okay, his Hellride should do pretty good again. And that one turned into something, a little bit of benefit out of that bottom one. Cool, okay. So now let's move over to Ghostwriter. We need to focus on him. I think we just go ahead and play our Hellride again. Most of that AP was earned from the first few repeaters, so obviously really good. Go ahead and play Unfazed. Huge kick from the 4-star, and then of course anytime we play her abilities, we get the countdown that should earn us a bunch more red. They take yellow. Watch all this green we get here. And the damage because of it. Got an extra move set up. The problem is these take forever. So you don't want to play Ghostwriter green when you're on a PvP hop from one shield to another. Okay. Wow, we're in trouble with our countdown again. I think we might even lose it again, actually. What can we do? Anything we can do? Yep, we'll do. I normally want to match that critical, so I'm going to have to not match it. We'll get this black and white. Oh, ouch. Yeah, should have looked a little bit closer to how that critical was going to land out. That was a... That's why you don't leave critical tiles for 5 stars. That's just not good. Okay. So Okoye's done way the most damage, 20,900, and that will save our black to hit her. And you know what? Let's do it now. Okay. But I want to do this. Let's see how much damage we can inflict on Ghostwriter right here. Gonna get a free match in blue, top right. Excellent. We get lucky enough to knock him out just in time. We earn a bunch of red from Ghost. We'll go ahead and hit her with another damnation. 20k again. For the heck of it, we'll finally play an ability from Doctor Strange, but that doesn't matter. We're going to win with another unfazed for the victory. Okay, so outside of my critical tile damage, that team did really well. And we've got time for one more battle. Let's see who we have here. Here's an Iceman team. That might be kind of fun. I haven't champed my Iceman yet, and I'm looking forward to that here pretty soon. Oh, although we do have... Let's do it. I think I tried a Hammer Cap team last time. Let's go for it. Worthy Cap. So to make that team work, we need Hawkeye on our team. We need Worthy Cap, and we need another 5-star or 4-star that can deal with the difference here. So we need a purple, yellow, black, or green using character on our team. Let's go with this to 4-star. Purple, do we have a purple, yellow, black combo? Yellow, purple, black. Yeah, there's a couple. Who should we use here? Let's think. We could go for Cloak and Dagger. They might be kind of interesting. Let me think here. Their attack tile could be dangerous attack tiles for their Worthy Cap against us. You know what? Let's just go a little bit way out of control with Jubilee. I actually enjoy her quite a bit, and I think we might be able to... I think I was going to say something about Scarlet Witch with her witch costume. We'll save that for the next video closer to Halloween. I think we'll do it then. Alright, so let's go down and find my Worthy Cap. We'll boost all AP again. We are probably going to have way more than we need. So here's the key on this team. When you're fighting against a worthy Captain America, you can do damage to him. He's different than Bishop, where you don't want to damage Bishop at all because it keeps track of the total. Alright, that makes sense and fine. You can do tick damage to him as long as you stay under his thresholds. And if one of his teammates would take 1470 damage, he jumps in front and reduces the damage. If he takes over 1,000, he'll trigger his countdown tile. So we want to be really careful. I normally would love to start with that 4-shot of black that also earns red, but we're just gonna have to skip it. Let's start with a Jubilee green. Uh-oh. Oh man. I tried to be safe, and look what happened. We got an extra move out of nowhere. Here's what might be kind of funny. Since that happened, we actually do have a critical tile match for damage, and we just have to go for it. I don't think it's going to do 11,580 damage, but does it? Let's see. 6,200. So we're in huge trouble. We set this guy off big time. Let's watch how much AP the enemy team gets from all of these countdown tiles resolving. Just wait. It's going to be absurd. Tried to go for a simple starting match and blew it. This is going to be so ugly. They're going to have so much AP they can't spend it, by the way. Our Worthy Cap got triggered from one of their matches. Oh man, if they match that critical tile. look at this. Is the most absurd. And he's down. Look at all these countdowns failing off the board. Oh, man. Stunned my Hawkeye for 3 turns. They get a projectile team-up played. That's really fair. Okay, so what's going to happen? Alright, they're going to play Worthy Caps red again, and that's going to stun Jubilee, so we're in big time trouble. But what I need to do, I mean, probably can't win this, but it'll be fun to try. Let's qualify our purple, and if she comes out of the stun with that purple ready to fire off, we have a tiny chance to win this match. Probably not going to. My goodness. Damage for the charged tiles does it, and Jubilee is out. Just so you know, guys, we've done 2 moves in this entire match. Match that blue, please. Thank you. Okay, that takes one of their stuns off the board. And I get a turn. Wow, this is crazy. So, I have to match away black because Storm's going to get her black. And she's probably going to get it anyway. But what's the most interesting way I can match black and try to get out of this? I don't know that there is, but this looks pretty low damage. Okay. And then I'm pretty much to the point where I should retreat after that terrible start. But we'll see how bad it gets before that. Separate more black this way. If there could be some sort of extra move lined up for me that they don't take, I can knock their Worthy Cap out, and then it's kind of tough. Alright, so our countdown did take out their Worthy Cap, and there's a tiny, oof, that explosive arrow is bad. There's a tiny chance we could do something here. We've had clutch performances with Hawkeye before, big time, if you've seen my previous stuff. I don't know that we're going to be able to do it because this thing is going to already hit for 17,000 damage, and I have to match away black just to keep it away from Storm. So things don't look too good here. They accidentally match away their own countdowns, though. That will help. Okay, so we have a bola arrow coming. Probably need to stun Storm because she's going to get lucky and get that black, and then I'm just done. And I need to find a way to get that blue countdown matchable potentially. Oh, I'm already done. Look at that. 2,300 health. Ugh. One wrong move against Worthy Cap and you are done. How about that, guys? Well, I hate to end it on a loss, but I just completely had no way to go on that one. Tried our best, and that's exactly what can happen. So we'll make a return with our own hammer cap in the next video, and we'll show them how we do the same thing. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. Please hit that MPQ icon on your left side of the screen to become a subscriber if you're not already. And I really appreciate it. And plus tell your friends from your alliances to check it out. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next one.